Hey everybody, Joy here. Oh my gosh, I have such good things to tell you today. Today is Sunday, January 3rd, 2021. Are you used to saying 2021 yet? Well, I'm not. I keep looking for my new videos, like this one right here. I'll go over there and I'll look for it in 2020 and it won't be there. Duh. Yes, Lucy just begged me to let her wear this new apron. So I said, well, you're going to look better in it than I do. I should put her arms on so I could show you the pockets. I'll get behind her and show you the pockets. See there? Aren't they nice? They're really nice. This is the cutest apron now. I like it so much. Now my friend Becky, you all know Becky, she texted me yesterday and she said, oh my God, those collars look horrible! Take them off. That's my interpretation. I said, the collars are my favorite part, they're not coming off. So I can't give this to Terry now because it's got bust darts in it. And it's measured to my neck and it's just not going to fit her right. So, you know, we're making her a different apron, right? But I wanted to show you if you hadn't already seen it. I found a new way to alter your tops. You know, I have a whole bunch of tops I made when I was 10 pounds heavier. And they're just gigantic. And I thought, oh, I don't want to make a video in this giant top today. It's going to make me look so fat. So I figured out a way to take it in so it would look like it fit me better. You want to see what I did? Look at the back. See the clippy? I just pulled it back and tucked that on there. So, I just wanted to tell everybody when you go to make videos, if your top is too big, and you know, I think they actually do this. I think they do this on mannequins and things. They'll just pinch things in and put pins in them or something to make them fit. So, of course, it's very temporary. But the fact of the matter is, my weight loss might very well be temporary also. And I want to say, there's one lady, I'm assuming you're a lady. Let me see, I wrote it down. What's her name? Something Steele. Is it 1950? Let me see, I'm looking at my board because I wrote it down. 1950 Steele. You were the closest one. Nobody guessed our new pet named Charlie. Nobody's guessed it yet. And the stinker, he's been out there every morning. And Jerry always says, Joy, 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 come, he's back. So I said, you be sure and holler at me this morning when Charlie comes back because I want to take a picture so people will know I didn't just make him up. But 1950 Steele, you were the closest, but nobody's guessed it correctly yet. So I told you nobody would ever guess it in a million years. So I am making Terror Bear's earrings today. I decided not to do the green apron because the one that I bought from Amazon turned out to be really cute. And so I'm just going to give that to her. And Terry does tie-dye, which is a total complete mess. And it's all kinds of paint colors and bottles and squirting paint all over everything everywhere. And so she does actually, I'm looking over there to see if my quilt's falling down. I think it's just settled a little bit on the hook. That must be what happened. So anyway, yes, she does wear aprons. And the one that I bought her is kind of a canvasy type. So I think like water would just roll off of it and I think it'll clean real easy. So I'm just going to give her that one. And I'm just going to keep this for myself. Jeffrey said, save that pattern, I want it. This pattern is in the real garbage now, y'all. It's in the real garbage. So I can't give it to anybody. Alrighty? So I took a little video of, in case some of you don't have embroidery machines and you're like, are they hard? Are they hard? Well, they're expensive, I'll tell you that. But I think the Baby Lock embroidery machines are extremely user-friendly. I really do. I think they're very user-friendly. And you don't have to pay the top of the market price for them. For instance, I paid $12,000 for my Alissimo way back in 2012. I paid $12,000 for it. And I saw one the other day that's a newer model. Mine was like the first one they came out with. And then after they come out with the first one, they do all these updates, and then they come out with the next model. Well, I don't have any of the updates in mine. So there was one on eBay, and it was an Alissimo Gold, which is a newer model than mine, and it was only $3,000. And I know somebody's saying, $3,000, that's a fortune. Well, it's not a fortune compared to what they cost new. And I'm sure there's lots of others that you can buy for even less than that these days. But I used to have Bernina 180 embroidery machines. Horrible, awful, terrible, don't buy them. They'll even tell you at the Bernina store they were horrible, awful, don't buy them. Really good for sewing machines. If you find a Bernina 180 and you're just looking for a sewing machine, very, very good for that. But as an embroidery machine, these new ones are just so much nicer. Okay, so I'm using my Solaris today, and I put my camera over there real close and did the machine sewing so you could see, okay? So I'm going to turn all the sound off of it so I can just narrate it a little bit to you. I'm going to start my little video of the embroidery of Terry's embroidered earrings right here. Okay, here I'm just sewing out the first leaf earring, of course in an avocado green, since it's for Terre Bear. This one ended up in the trash. Nope, not in timeout. It ended up in the trash because I start over later. And the reason I start over is I forgot when I was putting these earrings right there on the computer, I forgot to flip one of the earrings so they would be opposite of each other, since your ears are opposite of each other. Now the two on the side that turn out really terrible, those didn't matter because they're the same all the way around. They're identical on both sides, but the leaves aren't. So I needed to turn two of the leaves the other direction. So I started over. These sew out in 5 minutes. It doesn't take long. So you can just keep on making them until you get something that you actually would be proud to give somebody. You'll see when I try to do the fringe. On the first fringy ones that I make, oh my gosh, they turn out just awful. So like in most crafty things, practice makes perfect. The sewing machine isn't doing anything wrong. The embroidery machine isn't doing anything wrong. But I just didn't put the information in right. Now let me tell you something else that's real important on this jewelry. It's really important that you make a bobbin that matches. That's what I'm doing there. I'm showing you I changed the thread. I also changed the color of the bobbin because you want the back of the earring to look as good as the front of the earring. So if you just sew the back with white thread and you've got all this colored thread on the front, you know your earrings turn and they sway, and if you've got short hair you can see the back of them. So you want the back of the earring to look just as good as the front, although they are a little bit different in that the threads that get cut hang off the back, but you're going to remove those. There I'm showing you the little green cross. Can you see the green cross? Watch it and it's going to move. So you can watch this screen on the embroidery machine and you can see exactly where you are and where you're going. I've got 6 earrings there, but you can see by the green cross what earring I'm working on. And that little green cross just hops around like the needle does. Now these are the same exact leaves, I'm just sewing them in a different color. I'm going to need to speed all this up so it won't take so long for y'all to look at it. If you don't have an embroidery machine, you're probably going, oh my gosh, I'm so bored. I'm yawning, I'm about to fall asleep. That's about what I do when I have to edit my own videos. Okay, let's hope when I speed this up, it doesn't speed the sound up also. Fun, fun, fun! I just love my embroidery machines. I don't embroider all the time, but this thing where it can make earrings and necklaces, I just think it's so cool. There's even a thing for a bracelet, but you know, I've got all kinds of stuff to make jewelry with. So. But the embroidered earrings, I really do like those because you can put the hot fix crystals on them. Okay, so I've got to go for now because I've got to go turn the embroidery machine back on, but I'll come back and I'll show you the earrings all done. Hey, I'm showing you the pretty thread. I'm changing to the earrings that have the fringe. And I speeded this up so you won't have to stare at it so long. But isn't that pretty? I was so excited how pretty that came out. It's jumping all around because it's sewing out. But that kind of thread did not work out at all. I was very disappointed. I don't know if this is right or wrong, but I have this tool, see? And I am going to attempt to cut the fringe on these earrings with this tool. And if it works, then hey, I'll have another tip I can tell people. Mind you, I've never done this before. So this is the back, this is the front, this is the back. See, and you want to use matching thread on the back so your earring's pretty from the back and the front. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to put this in here. Oh my goodness, I think it's going to work. It doesn't look very nice, but that's a little strange. So the last time I made these earrings, they didn't turn out very good. We'll see. That looks like it just pulled them completely unsewn. I don't think you're supposed to have extra thread in here like this. They're supposed to be secure. See, you got all that extra thread down there that's going to come over to the other side. See, they should just be all straight like that. Let me pull that up now and see how it looks. Let's pull it up with the non-sharp side. Yeah, see, that doesn't look good. That doesn't look good. The last time I made some of these, they turned out kind of funky like that. I don't know. You could still trim that a little bit. I think it's kind of nice. That's a fluff and stuff. Fluff and stuff. See? And then the back, they're really, I don't know what happened to all the thread on the back. You'd think the fringe would be on the back and the front. So this is experiment duty. This is why my friends get so many earrings, because I have to experiment and then I can't wear them. All right, we're going to try with this one, see if we have any better luck. I'm going to hold the thread down this time with my fingers. Now, what I have this sewn onto is water-soluble stabilizer. When I put this in water, all of this white stuff is going to disappear. It's going to dissolve and go down the drain. I'm going to cut most of it off, so I don't have tons and tons of it going down the drain. But it's really cool because when these earrings are done, you'll just have holes in them there where you see the white stuff now. But if they don't turn out right, they're going in the trash, because with this, just like everything else, if it isn't right, it's wrong. So, let's see what they look like after you put them in water. You have to have a cup. Well, you don't have to have a cup, but the cup helps. This is fairly warm now. You don't want it too hot. You don't want it to shrink your thread. Okay, we're going to give them all a bath. That's bath duty. Woo! I'm going to watch the video again that Eileen did. Eileen Roche owns Dimes, Designs in Machine Embroidery. That's her company. I met her years and years ago when we were both way younger. There, that one's done. See, that one's got, let me see what you can see. This one's got holes in it now. You can see through it. Oh, nice, and it's pretty on both sides. Let's see these. If you could see what I'm standing around. See? These look like a wet cat. Not good. Oh my goodness. Oh, the thread's just falling out of them. Oh, look at that. It's just coming undone. Last time I made these, they didn't come out good either. This is the second time I've done them. That is just a shame. Huh. I think we're going to have to go back to the drawing board on these, y'all. Or just quit making fringe. The thread sure is pretty. Come on now. Let's behave. That is just very, very strange. But we'll let them dry. Okay, I'm starting over. I chose a different earring that has fringe on it. It's a 2-color earring. But I just love this turquoise. So I started out with the turquoise, and then I added kind of a darker turquoise as the second part of it. But I wanted to try another fringe design and see if I could get it to turn out. So I won't tell you until the end where I show it to you. Now there's the earrings, and this time I reversed the green earrings. I reversed one of them, so they'll be opposite on her ears. I'm going to put some Swarovski crystals on them. Aren't they pretty? Oh, is that turquoise just luscious? Oh, I think that's my favorite color right now. It's that turquoise. I just love it. And I can actually wear that color too. I wonder if I have any in my stash. One would think I would. See that little eyelash looking thing? That's a different color. But I don't know. I think I might prefer it the same color next time I make it. We shall see. It's really best to put 5 or 6 of them up there and do them all different because they sew out quickly. Okay, I still have my clippy on the back. Tell me if you like these. Tell me if you hate them. I'm not going to cut these threads off the back until it's all dry. But don't you think that the fringe looks better in this one if you don't cut it? This one just looks crazy, I think. It's not fringy enough. So, way too big for me, as you can see. So, I'm going to put some crystals on them after they're dry, and then we'll see if they look like, did somebody sew those? I think I mentioned that I might do this because I hate ties. I hate ties back here. I hate collars. I hate ties. I hate anything here on my neck. I feel like I've got a giant tumor back there or something. So I just did Velcro duty. I cut it to fit my neck, and so this is another reason it can only fit me, because it's to go around my neck. And so then you just Velcro it down. You put the Velcro on, and then you don't have that big long tie thing going on. I don't mind this one at my waist. I think it's cute. But I like that. I think it's super, super cute. But I'm darn sure not going to make that pattern again. If I do, I'll design my own. Because I do like it to fit me up at the top. I don't like it gaping everywhere. So it turned out really, really cute. I like it very much. It looks better on Lucy than on me. It's like, you know, you should have a yellow shirt on under it, or a green shirt on under it, or a black shirt on under it. So it'll look good. All right. Lucy and I really have to go now. But I'll be back soon.